Hi guys, I'm back and ready for some stamping. I have a clear base coat on and my trusty latex, glisten and glow, whoop whoop. Anyways, the plate I'll be using is a Queen plate. I got this on Amazon, 25 plates with a holder. I want to say 18 total with the Amazon Prime free shipping, but this is the image that I'll be using this day. Okay, and my stamper. This is a Sissy and CC stamper. Here's the scraper. This also was on Amazon. I think this was 6 or 7, but it also has an extra rubber head, which is awesome because that was the main part that I needed. Never use acetone on this. I use, lint roller, sticky, takes anything off of it. And I also, while I'm using it, keep it in a dappen dish so it doesn't touch anything really. Keeps it from getting dirty. What else? So I showed you my scraper, the plate, that. Alright, let's get started. This silver actually stamps wonderfully. Yeah, so let's get that out of there. Okay. So, just put a quick line down the edge. We'll do this. Grab the stamper. I roll on my design. It just makes me feel better. And same thing with my finger, roll on the design. That one went on a little crooked, my bizzle. Yeah, sorry about the my bizzle. Me and my 9-year-old say that. Because we're ridiculous. What's a family without ridiculous? Okay, so that one was crooked. Not cool. Let's try harder next time. I actually didn't want to remove that latex, I forgot, but I also have to do some stamping here. I mean, some sponging. So, clean that off. For the plate, I do use the acetone with glycerin and water in it, so it's a little bit less harsh. Alright, next. Oh, I don't know if you can hear in the background, but this time I am watching Tokyo Drift. Alright, I did not pick up the whole thing this time, but I will try for getting it straight. Nah, meh, it's better. Man. I don't know how you people do all these videos. This is nuts. It's not as easy as you would think. Looks flawless for some people, just filming every day, all day. I, on the other hand, have to check the camera every 2 seconds to make sure I'm not screwing this up. I'm sure you get better with practice, so, here goes. Back and ready to stamp. Latex as usual, glisten and glow. And I'm using Limitless Lemon and Boundless Berry. These designs have all been done already down my Instagram feed. These videos are actually very long overdue. I apologize to Sephora and Preen.me. I just, life happened. It was awful and it's better. Yay, it's better. Okay, so this is just a makeup sponge. The smaller half has already been used. I cut them in half. My cat used to fetch these, actually. It's awesome. He'd rather have hair ties now. Okay. Okay, and because my yellow's almost gone already, yowza. Okay, so I already have my stamped base, which is the silver. I didn't want to do a full silver base because that's the effect. You're supposed to see the design through the color. It's supposed to make a neat design, or a neat depth, or blah blah blah. I'm not good with words. Okay, I will add a little bit more yellow. We'll do a couple of coats of this, so. Okay. Give the sponge a little squeeze. Help soak the polish in. I don't use it wet or anything like that. I've tried it wet. For me, it hasn't made a difference. People say it stops it from breaking up and whatever. That happens to me either way. Not all the time, but it does. Okay, and just this. This on every nail. I usually go back and forth and a little bit up and down at the same time. It just helps with blending coverage, I guess. Alright, now it's starting to get dry. There we go, there's the first. Okay, so I'm going to let that dry for a second and I'm going to go back again and do more. Okay, just finished putting on my second coat. Squish that in a little. You don't want it to ooze into your cuticles. Alright, now this time I start at a different finger. I don't know why. I just feel like if I start at a different finger every time, it helps each finger to get done equally. I don't know. If you don't know, no joke, it's not even just to make fun of myself, but I really do have OCD in real life. Certain numbers, certain things have to be cleaned a certain way. My towels hung a certain way. My husband thinks I'm crazy. I think it's just neat. I mean, not like neat cool, it's neat. I like to have my house neat. I mean, this, my mess, is on a piece of paper because as soon as I'm done, I can throw that away. I like to keep it neat. If you see my nail pictures, I get compliments on how clean my cuticles are. If I have, I don't know, like a white base under a gradient and you can see that white base, I usually don't post pictures. I really don't like to. Sometimes I do, whatever, but I'm so picky. Damn hair. Captain, I'm gonna shave you, man. Junk, junk, junk. Okay. And since I talked through that whole thing, we'll go back for the third. Okay, squish it, squish it. Squish it, squish it, squish it. Next finger. Start on this one. Next. Next. Am I too annoying? Should I not talk? Should I voice over later when you don't have to hear it or hear all this? Does anybody even care? I'd like to make it user friendly, so I'd like to know. Alright, this one definitely not as blended as I would like. Just whoop, 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 whoop. Alright, not quite as blended, but all in all, came out great. You could use tweezers for this. Don't need to. I just peel this off. This time I obviously didn't use quite as much as when I water marbled. That's just a mess everywhere and you dip your whole fingertip. This, just a little bit of the outskirts. Let's get that. Swear those hairs, man. Okay. Now, as much as I say my top coat won't smudge, and it won't, I would like to give this a few minutes. I feel it just kind of lets it settle. I've seen some people say you do it right away because it helps smooth the gradient. I don't know, that's not really that true for me, I guess. For me, it hasn't really shown a difference either way. So, I will clean up my cuticles and then we will come back and top coat. Okay, top coat and done. Cleaned up my cuticles. Nice and neat. Okay. Jeez, I gotta watch where I'm filming, huh? There will be a picture at the end here of a close-up of the finished product, or you can go on my Instagram. I've got that down on my feed somewhere. Jeez, these look like fire, huh? The yellow and then it turns to orange before it hits the red. Oh yeah. No, these colors, you can't really see, but like before I put the top coat on, it almost looks a little textured. You get up close to that after the top coat, and it's just flawlessly melded. These work really, really well together when in a gradient as far as the sponge goes. The kit itself, the Infinite Ombre kit, was not that easy to work with as far as what they said the design should have been. You know, just quick brush it on and then brush on another layer. And yes, the colors do layer, but not like this. Okay, and picture to follow. Thanks for watching.